YouTubers, it's your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. Today I'm doing my latest movie review on the latest Disney Pixar animated film, Toy Story 5, and it is about Jesse now being the head sheriff of Bonnie's room, but when Tech invades Bonnie's room, it's an all-out battle with the toys, and we get to see Jesse go up against Lilypad, the tablet that is all Bonnie has been using. And not only that, it's causing a lot of problems for the toys as well. And not only that, we get to see Jessie revisit her old owner's home, and we explore more of her backstory in this film as well, which is kind of taking a really interesting turn because this is all about Jessie being the main protagonist of this movie, but she also needs a little bit of help when she calls Woody and he shows up and helps her with this lily pad problem. I have to say, guys, I am so glad I saw this movie. It is for sure a movie that I honestly enjoyed. Me and my mom had a fun time seeing this movie together. And we also shedded a few tears as well. We did. And let's get on to the pros and the cons. First off are the pros. Seeing Jessie take center stage in this movie, and again, we get to learn more about her in Toy Story 5. We get to see her backstory and everything in this movie. I was crying when I saw, honestly, Jessie return to her old owner's home, Emily, which was pretty much a tearjerker. It was for me. And I know Pixar. Pixar is always making sure we cry on these movies. They really know how to make a great movie that can make you cry. But Jessie, again, we don't see Woody. We don't see Woody as. We don't get to see Woody take center stage because his story ended. We see his story ended, as I said, in Toy Story 4. So yeah, it's nice to see that we can get Jessie as the main protagonist in this movie. Another pro is that it delivers on a good message about tech taking over and that kids don't need technology, because these days kids are so satisfied with having phones and tablets and all that, and these days it's important for kids to play with toys and not be on any tech whatsoever, because kids need to learn to interact. And I think this movie really delivered on the message that playing with toys is more important than being on phones and tablets. Because yeah, Lilypad was practically the main villain. She was trying to get rid of all the toys and everything. But yeah, as I said, tech is not needed for little kids. It is definitely not needed because it is really, well, taking up too much of their time. Kids need to be kids. That's how I see it. That was the message that Toy Story 5, I believe, was delivering. Another pro is that we get to see new toys, Smarty Pants, Snappy, and many other toys as well. And along with some old toys returning as well, like Duke Kaboom, who's played by Keanu Reeves, and Bo Peep, of course. And we get to see a bunch of them return, along with Lilypad, as I said, as the main villain of this movie, who literally believes that tech is overpowering overpowering toys and that they're obsolete. And I love that. Honestly, I love that. I I can't talk. Sorry. I love that. Honestly, it's showing that a tablet is the main villain. That was pretty funny. It was pretty funny in a way. It really was. That's why I enjoyed it so much. But again, Conan O'Brien as Smarty Pants, he was hilarious. I was cracking up when he was honestly laughing at when he was honestly just being himself with playing Smarty Pants. He was just so legit funny. He really was. Another pro is, as I say, guys, we get to explore more Jesse's backstory in this movie, and we see more of Emily, her previous owner, as you guys saw in the trailer, and a lot of flashbacks as well. I can't spoil it for you guys, but you are going to be crying when you see these flashbacks for sure. I know I was. I was crying super hard on the flashbacks, and it was just it was it was a bunch of tear jerkers. Especially one scene that I can't reveal to you guys. You are going to see which scene that I'm talking about. Trust me, you will not be disappointed with it. And that's it for the pros, guys. On to the cons. The one con I actually have is Woody not being in the movie that much. I get it. We were changing focus to Jesse, but he is still honestly one of the OG characters that I wish got more screen time. He didn't get the chance to shine that much, and I wish he did. I wish he did because again, Woody that's played by Tom Hanks. He is literally the best actor in a Disney legend because, well, again, he Woody didn't get enough screen time. Like honestly, I really wish he did. But I again, it could have been better if they gave Woody more screen time in Toy Story 5 because that is very very important if they want to honestly keep the focus on the movie. That's just one of the that's just one of the cons I have, guys. Another con I have is, well, the other toys weren't in it that much, and I wish they were because, frankly, they did the same thing in Toy Story 4. Bench the other characters. You think after seeing doing the fourth movie they would learn from that, but they didn't. Why, I don't know. But I think if they added if they added the toys along the adventure, that would have been more nicer. I really do believe that. Because if you added the toys on the adventure, that would have been really great. That's it for my pros and cons, guys. On to my rant. I honestly had a great time with this movie. It was for sure nice to see other toys take center stage. And again, it delivered the message about kids and tech. We are in a time where kids rather play with tablets, phones, and all that. And I think that's really not necessary because kids need to play with toys, be outside, everything. Tech is for sure not a must for kids during this era. They need to have toys and have fun and enjoy childhood. But aside from that, this movie for sure definitely will pull on your heartstrings. As I said before, we get to see Jesse's backstory unfold, and we see a lot of flashbacks in this movie as well about her previous owner, Emily. But it's still a tear-jerking movie. Pixar will always knows how to pull on your heartstrings in every single movie that they do, including Toy Story movies as well. This movie is for sure a movie that will pull on your heartstring, and we get to see Taylor Swift's new song in this movie, and it is a pretty good song. Taylor Swift is going back to country, which I honestly have no problem with at all, guys. But all in all, this movie is definitely a fun time. It is exciting. You will want to take your kids to go see it. If you're an OG Toy Story fan like myself, you will for sure have a fun time watching this movie and enjoying the fun and seeing Jesse take center stage in this movie. Again, I wish that Woody and the rest of the toys had more screen time because that is important. I know they wanted to keep the focus on Jessie, but it also is important for Jessie to have her friends by her side and helping them and helping her on this latest adventure against Lilypad, the the tablet that is thinking she is better than the toys. And I have to say, that would have been better if we got more of Woody and the rest of the gang in this movie more. These days, this this movie, it didn't really put them in the movie that it really didn't put them in the movie that much, which bummed me out a little bit. I wish that they did have more screen time. But the movie itself was hands down perfect. You are going to for sure enjoy Toy Story 5, old and new generation. Therefore, you will for sure start crying, you'll have a good laugh, and you'll just enjoy yourself. You'll just enjoy yourself and just reminisce on the times you had as a kid when you watched the OG Toy Story. I myself loved all four Toy Story movies, but yeah, this movie is for sure the best movie we've seen in a long, long time with Pixar. And you'll still have a fun time enjoying it. Trust me, you definitely will. That's it for my rant, guys. On to the rating. I give Toy Story 5 a solid A plus because it is for sure a good movie that Pixar has ever made. We get to see Jessie take center stage and see her be the main protagonist for once. And it's shifting gears from Woody. I'm not sure if they're going to do more Toy Stories after this, but if they do like spin-offs of the other gang and TV shows or short films on Disney Plus, that will be okay. But I don't think we need any more Toy Stories because Jessie's story concluded in the fifth Toy Story, and she was able to go back to her old owner's home and enjoy themselves. So that's one thing I can say. We don't need any more Toy Stories because the story concluded perfectly, in my opinion. It really did. And we get to see high-tech Buzz Lightyear toys. So that is really interesting to see because I didn't expect to see those Buzz Lightyear toys. As we saw in the trailer, guys, we get to see high-tech toys. That was pretty cool. It was. But the rest of the movie itself, as I said, was hands down good. And there's also a post-credit scene for everybody to check out. Definitely see it. I am not going to spoil that for you. When you see what I'm talking about, you are going to honestly be blown away by it. Trust me, guys. You will not be disappointed with what you see. But again, Pixar definitely really made a huge hit with this one for old and new generation. And again, the message that was delivered, tech is not good for kids. Kids these days really need to just play with toys and be outside more and enjoy childhood, not be on tablets and phones and all that. That's the message I got from this movie. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you guys thought of Toy Story 5. Subscribe and share with everyone you know, family members, friends, everyone around the world. And be sure to hit that notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.